Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome back to another edition of the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next here. Welcome to Goblins. You got Carlos Garcia, FKA Stormwreck Destroyer, now rocking the ship as Rampu McNasty, baby. But of course, we're not the wrecking crew anymore, but we are a wrecking crew of destroyers. We got Langston Embershroud, we got Crick number 3, we got Manto Sir Meister. And of course, to get us along with this epic adventure, perhaps out of the water or deeper to the depths of hell, the greatest goddamn D&D DM on the land, here is Nate Gonzalez. Take it away.
Boo doo boo boo boo, thank you. Rampu McNasty for that lovely intro. Welcome back everyone to tonight's Memorial Day edition of Goblins Under the Stairs. We're going to just hop on into this thing, give you a quick reminder of what happened the last time, and get the game on rolling. So the last time we were all together, we were just meeting our adventurers for the first time in different facets of Neverwinter. They were about to make their passage onto Rampu McNasty's ship to Stormwreck Isle, each one for individual purposes and reasons. But along this travel, you know, they had to work for their stay, put up the sails, polish some brass, secure some luggage and goods, and of course prepare some food. While two of them were preparing some food, they ran into some nasty rodents down below and some unsavory, unfavorable weather up ahead as well. They tried to traverse through these stormy waters, but the last thing that they remember before the ship was sundered, a flash of light and waves crashing all over them, was their bodies immersed and enveloped in the waters themselves. And darkness just completely enveloping you guys. This is a new song. I haven't heard this one before. Alright.
Pan flute.
Right? Langston.
Oh, is it just me?
Still seeing only darkness. You feel a searing pain and the sun burning your flesh. But as you come to your senses, you realize what happened, and that you are indeed alive. You remember a vision in that darkness, though. In that darkness that just completely consumed you in those terrible moments after being thrown overboard, tossed from the sails, flying through the air, seeing your new bug person friend, Manto, who was helping you, just also tossed like a ragdoll, and the ship being ripped apart, destroyed behind you. And you're certain there's no way that you're going to survive. But in this darkness, you remember a vision, seemingly out of the abyss itself. A figure shrouded in a gold-like radiance and warmth enveloped in its light around you, protecting you from its warmth as the water filled your lungs. You hear words whisper, seemingly like all around you and inside of you at once. They need you. You must protect them. And the radiant glow just intensifies. You can feel the warmth of it on your flesh. And suddenly, you realize it's the sun that you feel burning your flesh.
I was gonna say I'm sunburned 100%.
Yeah, you open your eyes.
Ain't no way.
Finally,
Your props.
and you find yourself on a beach in an inlet of some sort of rocky island. In fact, alive, but were your friends as lucky?
Oh goodness. I definitely come to. I check for two things instantly. Number one, what is the mole situation? How long have I been in the sun? What is the sun damage looking like to me, being red hair and fair?
You look down and definitely skin starting to have an aura of red just tinging off of it.
Fantastic. I would expect no less. It has been about 3 minutes.
We need to see a doctor.
God, on this island we can only hope. And the other thing, knowing Manto's like way he can like communicate. I just think really hard is Manto around and just start like looking from like rock to rock, like Manto, 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 friends, anyone, crick, 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 like Captain.
Manto,
A little bit of panic is setting in.
with darkness surrounding you only, you feel an unbearable weight crushing down on you. You can't tell in this if it's the weight of the waters just crushing you, pushing down underneath of you. But then you realize, as you start to come to consciousness, that you're not wet right now. You're not submerged in waters. In fact, your eyes are open, but you can only see darkness. But you hear a voice familiar to you as your friend does, in fact, call out to you.
Is that why he's wearing the glasses?
I think that's a concussion.
Oh my god.
It's a little bit of both. Dramatic effect. And I hear Langston, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm okay here.
Manto,
I can't see it, no, and I'm pretty sure my eyes are open. Try walking around, maybe. Where are you? Where are you?
As you
I'll-
heard his voice calling out to you, you were facing towards the ship in the rocks itself to the west.
Wait, say that one more time. You kinda, like, glitched.
As Langston, is calling out for whoever's circling around trying to find you, he gets that response back as he's looking towards the ship and the rocks to the west.
Okay. Question for Manta: are you like more sensitive to sounds or anything, or is it just like do you hear things like a lot more intensely? Because I'm straight up like walking towards you, being like, "Let me know if you can hear this," and I'm just like slapping my shield on shit on the rocks, being like, "Am I getting like cold or hot? Cold or hot?"
You can hear
I
him.
should be able to. Yeah, I was gonna say I should be able to still pick up on like features like that. I just can't physically communicate.
No,
but-
as he says this to you, as Langston says this to you, it sounds like he's right on top of you almost.
You're hot. You're hot. Keep going. Keep going.
Thank you for noticing. Okay, I'll just start rooting around in the rocks and like try to see if I can like uncover anything for him.
Oh, yep. I hear you. Keep digging. Keep digging.
As you start rooting around the
Alright.
rocks, you see one green leg kind of twitching about, sticking out of the rocks a little bit.
Oh, holy hell, they squished my boy. Hang on, Manto. I'll use my shield like a shovel and just try to like get under rocks and dig him out.
Yeah, one by one, you start lifting up the rocks with your shovel, or your shield shoveling out, and finally you see underneath a pile of the rocks here is your friend Manto.
Oh my god, you made it. Oh, thank goodness.
Thank you.
How's your head? How are all 6 of your limbs? We together?
Just a little goo that I kind of just scrape off, but nonetheless, we are doing all right.
We are gonna circle back to that one.
You know, this still all could have been prevented if you didn't blow my cover. But I still like you.
We're gonna take that as a backhanded compliment, and again, we will circle back to that one as well. We have a few more people we need to find.
Yes.
I just like slam my shield on the ground. I'm like, Captain.
Yep.
Crick.
Where's Crick?
The
As
first mate. Oh my god.
As
the first
Langston
mate.
yells out Captain, we cut over to the inside of the ship here, where kind of crammed up against the wall with a dresser pushed up against him, we see a bronze dragonborn, Rampu McNasty, completely, as you are completely shrouded in darkness right now, just like the others have been. You realize that you're completely safe, almost unharmed, and we look inside this room and we see just kind of like this bookcase that has completely fell on top of you. All the shelves have broken out and you have fallen in place with the bookcase shielding you inside of this room, essentially.
I look around and I say, I guess the universe has a plan for me. And I try to start making my way out, figuring out which way is up and which way is down.
As you begin to like push open the door swings downwards as like you are completely up at an angle right now, and you see the bottom of the ship has started to fill with water, and this ship, albeit it's still in place right now with the rocks, over time you're almost certain that this thing is just going to become one with the ocean.
I'd like to get the hell out of there.
Sure thing. You kind of have to like crawl your way, pulling up against like some of the walls and the door frames, some of the broken furniture, to finally make your way out of some like this broken area right here. Splash out of the water, climb on top of the rocks to see Langston and Manto standing right there as well.
And on my way out, I would have looked to see if I spot any survivors as well.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
19.
19.
Nice.
As you kind of are trying to make your way out of there, you look around, like, surprised that you're alive, most of all, but you're like as anyone else, and you see floating along in the water a red cape of your, who was originally your first mate, Simon, but you know, you swapped out for Crick. But you do see this red cape floating along there in the water at the bottom of the ship.
Just a cape.
Just the cape. You don't see his body anywhere.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna quickly set like a thought about him, and then made my way out. And once I'm in the rocks, do I see Manto and Langston here?
Absolutely. Yeah. You see them. We're both kind of like looking around, calling out as well.
And then when I see them, and not my crew, I just like shake my head and look up to the sky at the gods and just like, really? This is who you're gonna leave me with? Christ, I should have died. And then I look over at them and say, you too! Hey! And I start waving.
Oh my god, Captain lived. Captain Rampu! I'll like, you know, jog over, make sure he's cool. And by jog, I mean like lumber over rocks, because I'm not dexterous at all.
Yeah, jump over into the rocks and stuff. I say, do you see any more survivors?
I mean, I haven't seen anyone yet, sir.
You guys can all make a perception
about
check
that?
if you want to look around. But yeah, continue on.
Yeah.
What about that delightful creature who was with you guys?
Oh, your first mate.
The only one I liked. Yeah, he was the only one I really liked.
Well, I'm not sure if I like you either yet. You know, for starters, we have to work on your navigating abilities in storms. But we'll get there eventually, I think.
Whoa! My navigating abilities are the best in the goddamn land.
Maybe you need a better first mate.
Something did this to us.
Nonetheless, where's Crick?
Crick! Crick! And just straight there going at him, I'm just yelling.
Yeah, you're yelling and looking around, and Crick, you come to after remembering everything that happened at night and realize that for whatever it means for you being an autognome, you are in fact alive. You're sentient, or you know, you have animation to you still, and you hear a very muffled, and you open up your ocular sensors and begin to observe around, but darkness just completely is filling your vision as well still, and you feel almost like claustrophobic, as if you're being like squeezed, and as and as I just read Luke's message, and as you hear this Langston looking around yelling for you, sees two little legs wiggling out of the ground up to the northeast, up by some rocks up here.
He's 100% upside down.
I immediately sprint over there, and I can definitely recognize it to be Crick. And so I just
I didn't see Rampu's.
take my 2 little appendages and just kind of start tickling the bottom of what would be feet, I guess.
Yeah, no, he's a gnome. He looks like a gnome.
Oh, okay.
He's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, he's feet then.
Is he ticklish though?
I just he feels it and he just starts kicking his little feet. You just see little feet dangling, and then you just kind of hear ha 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 ha.
All right.
We start push the,
We had
the
enough
rocks
fun.
out.
We had enough fun. Let's get you out of here. And I just start moving the rocks.
I was having the best dream. I was walking on a cloud of butterflies. And then here you guys are.
Yes,
I look
rocks
over
and butterflies.
And then I look over at the ship and I just mutter to myself, not again. Then I see Langston and Manto's right in front of me, and I just kind of shove him off the side and walk over to Langston and just, are you okay? Is everything okay over here?
Oh,
Brushing off his legs.
Crick,
keep it
you are
clean.
so nice. You are the friendliest little buddy I've met. I'm fine. How are you? I like knock on his head. I'm like, everything where it should be? We feeling all right?
You're welcome, Crick. And I just walk over with my head down.
I think we're all okay, but I look over. The captain made it.
Yeah, Captain Rampu, the only one you like. Look, yeah. And I'm like, big gesture to Crick, being like, your first mate.
Well, I guess that does make you first mate again. And I stick my hand up for Simon. We can't stick around here long. I have a feeling that whoever or whatever did this to us is going to be coming for us. We have to keep moving.
Do we have any idea where we are? I kind of pulled out my.
Kevin, are you insinuating that we're a group now? As I kind of just start smiling when you do.
By default, only because you guys did pay me to complete a mission, and I don't want any.
You don't have to
bad Yelp
justify.
reviews.
You don't have to justify.
No, I don't want a bad Yelp review. You know, people yelp before they die. They hear nasty things. Don't want another one under my belt.
Well,
But,
I'm excited.
I am very particularly familiar with one type of natural environment, and that is the coast. So I'm going to put my knowledge into use, and I'm going to try to figure out where the hell we are, see if I recognize this
Certainly. So, I mean, as
land.
you kind of look around here where you guys are first, and you see that the seaweed kind of shimmers all around on the ocean, and there's rays of sunlight that defy the overcast sky and illuminate some of the lush grass on this dark basalt rock island that you guys are now on the beach of itself. As you guys look up to, it's the east of the map, but it's technically south on the geographically speaking. You can see a large open-air temple. It's perched on the edge of a cliff up there, high above you guys. And at the very top of it, you can see a towering statue at the center of the temple. It depicts a very wizened, older man surrounded by 7 songbirds, kind of flying around him. And you can see a long path from where you guys are on the beach right now. You have to kind of walk around the island, this inlet a bit to get to this long path that winds up the side of the cliff to the temple, and kind of dotted along the way up that pathway you guys can see some doorways cut into the rock of a couple of domiciles where people live in this monastery. And you are in fact at Dragon's Rest. You recognize this place, Rampu.
We are at Dragon's Rest. What the hell?
Yeah, that
say
was
that
your
out
guys' destination on Stormwreck Isle.
Yeah.
We made it.
So, how?
I take back what I said about you earlier, Captain. You're not so bad after all.
Absolutely fantastic
I'm-
work, Captain.
I'm like, yes, absolutely. You got your money's worth. But in my head, I'm very concerned as to what actually brought us here. But I'm not saying that out loud.
Fair.
Yeah, for the
Do-
third
do I-
best
do
captain
I
I've ever
hear
met, we're
that?
doing pretty good.
Can I can't technically hear thoughts,
No, you can't-
only
you can't
like
hear that.
telepathic communication. Okay.
Correct.
You're not Mel Gibson.
Yeah. What are you saying, Johnny?
I just motion everybody for the third best captain. He did pretty good.
Third best.
I ignore that comment and I say, well, we are what you wanted to come, so why don't we go take care of your business here? Perhaps you can find us a way out, as we do. Maybe help fixing the ship, or buying a new one.
Yeah, I think we need to head over to the temple.
I am on board. That's what I'm here for. So I'm with it.
Let's do it.
Well, as you guys are about to head out of the beach and start your climb up towards Dragon Rest, you hear a ruckus of splashing and a wet, kind of gurgling moan behind you as you look around to see 3 figures are shambling up from the water's edge about 30 feet away from you guys. Dressed in a very familiar way to Rampu. He looks at them, sees one of them wearing scraps of a leather armor with a fist with a flame in the center of it. The other one has this nasty looking rash going up his arm and over his shoulders, where you see some of his clothing has been stripped away from him. And you see the seawater kind of drools out of their slack mouths as they begin to lurch towards you guys, and their skin all grayed and they look like they've been drowned. As they begin to lurch towards you guys. Behind you, Rampu, you see that third one coming right up. Do you guys decide to stand and fight or run?
I would kind of grab Langston and start pulling him away from everybody.
Yeah, move 15 feet away or so I can get my crossbow out. I'd rather keep him at a distance.
Yeah, you hear them splashing and gurgling out of the water as they begin to lurch their way towards you guys. You all begin to back up a little bit, get your weapons out into position, and what do you, anyone make any...
I think we need to get going, guys. Start kind of pushing.
I look at the one with the flaming fist that I kind of recognize, and I signal him, stop! Just to see if there's anything there.
As you yell to him, stop, slack-jawed and seawater just drooling out of his mouth, just kind of really rickety kind of movements. Makes his way out of the water, almost trips over his foot as it drags behind him in the sand, and then you just see his mouth go agape as he lets out this groan towards you and begins to try to like swipe into the air towards you. Does not seem to have any sort of intelligence like that at all to be able to understand what you're trying to say to him.
I'm gonna back up 10 more feet and I'm gonna shoot an arrow right into his dome.
Alright, as you guys see Rampu rocking and loading his crossbow, the zombies all begin to take action, splashing out of the water, a little bit more feverish now, still a bit slower than, of course, you guys would imagine. But everyone roll initiative as Rampu draws his crossbow. And do you say anything, Rampu, as you know, maybe a sign to start this battle?
20.
I look at the other guys and I say, stand behind me! Don't let them hit you!
All right. Up
We
first.
could also
Do I
run.
get a shot off before initiative, by the way? Or...
Let's see. Technically, that's like what if it was a surprise round. Like if you guys like snuck up on them, you could do something like that. But that's the whole point of like rolling initiative, to see who gets the jump on the actual action. Unfortunately, that's the D&D rules. All right, so Manto, you are up first.
Yep. I kind of scurry over here, and I start, getting my bow and arrow ready. I'm like, stay back from these guys. It looks like the rats got to them. As I go right at that blue one with my short bow.
Okay, this one to the south, right?
the blue one.
Yep.
18 to hit.
18 will definitely hit.
Hell yeah. And 4 damage. Womp womp.
4 damage. As this arrow pierces into its flesh, hits him on the shoulder. He lets out a groan, but still his rickety movement stays moving towards you guys. Anything else for you?
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. That is my turn.
All right. Langston, you're up.
So would this be like my turn? I want to like roll like a religion check because I know like if it's like the rats that got them, or can I see if it's something more like necrotic at play, like some type of like curse or something? Would that be my turn, or could I do that as like a free action? Kind of deal?
I'll let you do it as a free. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Woo! That's a natural 20. 23.
Hell yeah.
Nice. So you're certain that it's not the rats that had this kind of effect on them. A sewer plague doesn't turn people into zombies. You, with a natural 20, I'll say you have a flash of the visions that you've been having, these dreams that you've been having, kind of leading you to this place of this darkness shrouded over top of the island, and something just clicks in you, like, is there some sort of curse here? These are the sailors. You absolutely recognize them as the sailors and the crew from Rampu's ship, but something clicks in your mind. Could this be in fact some sort of curse that has caused this? It's certainly not the sickness or the disease of the rats.
Okay, this is good to know. This lights a fire in Langston. I'm going to look at the ointment in Crick's hand that he went to go get for the dude who had a rash and be like, what could have been? And then I will apologize to Crick for what I'm about to do. But to help Captain Rampu, I'm going to look at the green zombie in the north, and I'm going to do a first level guiding bolt at him.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's do it.
It was an 11 hit!
11 does hit.
Oh my god.
Level 1, baby.
W. And that is 46 radiant damage.
Damn.
That's 19.
Damn.
19 damage, nice. Describe how this guiding bolt looks.
Essentially, so my focus is like a red scarf. I like wrap my hand in it and just kind of like hold it close to my chest, and then like my eyes kind of glow. And then my hair kind of goes like Super Saiyan-y, and then I just like extend my arm, and it just is like a really crooked white lightning bolt that just goes and cooks the thing.
Hell yes, and as it strikes into him, he begins to glow, illuminating with this radiance, making an easier target for whoever wants to attack him next. And anything else for you?
That was my action. I got the curse thing. I don't think I can do anything as a bonus action. No, I'm chilling. I will just position myself to be between the zombies and Crick, because I made this decision. I'm not going to let him get hit for that.
All right. So, if that is the end of your turn, you can hit end turn at the bottom of combat tracker, and
Where the heck? End turn. Am I an idiot? Hello?
at the bottom of the
Go to
combat tracker. So if you
combat?
click combat, I don't know if you had that opened.
I don't think I do. I just have my sheet and then the game log.
Oh, you have the VTT open, right?
Yeah, it's open. I'm looking at the map.
Okay.
In the top left of the
combat,
map,
there it is.
you see
Yep,
combat.
enter.
Yeah, you gotta
So
open it up,
sorry.
yeah.
That was closed. Yep,
Oh,
there we go.
Yep, that just shows you the order. So there we go. We got this orange one up now. And let's see. Yeah, they're a bit slower, but he still lurches his way out of the water towards you, Langston. You see he's got his arm outstretched in the slow motion. He goes to try to slam you down with it. Does a 13 hit you?
13 does not hit me.
As you go strike this guiding bolt off, you turn around to see this one coming up to attack you and quickly swing your shield around to block this hit. As he is climbing up and getting closer, that is his turn. Still kind of in your face and groaning. Rampu, you are up. You have this one to your west that is glowing, an easy target. You have advantage on that.
I move 10 feet back, and I'm going to take a shot at the green guy.
Okay.
Come on, Mr. Lombo. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be advantage. Sorry, but
Yeah, I was
that's a
gonna say, yeah.
13 and a 7.
Cool.
So
13 hits, yeah. And Guiding Bolt is just on the next attack, right? It doesn't last the whole turn. Advantage.
Let me double check
5
that.
damage.
I think it's until my next
5
turn.
damage. Nice.
No, the next attack roll. You're right. The next
Cool.
attack roll.
So, Rampu, you line up this shot on this glowing one, and your arrow just goes flying through the air. Dead-eye shot as you strike him right in the center of the face. You watch as his jaw just goes slack and falls straight backwards. Boom.
And I look over at Langston and give him like a little nod, and I shift my vision over to the orange guy for the next turn.
But before you even, you make that shift, you look over at him, nod, and as soon as you do, you're about to aim at the other one, you hear as the other one begins to groan once again and begin to move around on the ground.
Oh shit, then I look over at the guys. Crew, pack it up and keep it moving!
Oh, these can't die.
And I start running.
One thing, I'm sorry, I will add this with Langston's religion natural 20 check. You would know that a zombie affliction, such as what these guys appear to have with your religious knowledge, they have the possibility of, coming back and animating them, being reanimated, unless their final blow is dealt with a significant attack or radiance.
Oh, Captain, don't run too far. I think I have a solution for us here.
What does a significant attack mean?
Like a critical hit.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Significant.
Someone above
Over the
30
table
hours.
talk. Yeah.
Get 20.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Rampu, did you want to do anything else?
I'm out of actions anyway,
Okay.
so...
That's right. That's right. We're level 1 crick.
All right, so Crick is gonna see the captain fleeing his post. Sees a dead guy come back to life, and in front of him, Langston is right between these two zombies, and he just kind of starts freaking out a little bit, and he just starts screaming at the top of his lungs, and he runs directly in front of Langston, and is just like swinging his hammers and everything, not actually swinging, but just like making a giant scene. And I'm gonna do the dodge action
Okay.
for my action, and I am just being as loud and as aggressive as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance check for me. Or you can do performance, persuasion, or persuasion rather. Yeah.
They're both exactly the same. I'm gonna try to persuade them to hit
Sure.
me. An 8.
Okay. Good to
All
know.
right.
Anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay. All right. This blue one right here. Oh, you guys can't see my rolls, can you? My bad.
Nope.
All right. This blue one right here. He's got this guy kind of swinging all around wildly in front of him. Just sees like a target right here. He's like trying to find a timing to try to strike him. Boom! Tries to just take a hit, and let's see. 11.
I don't believe that hits. Nah, man.
He just goes wide as you go the other way, and he almost like tumbles off to the side. He keeps his composure though, as the one up to the north now is going to make his way down to Langston. He kind of drags his back foot behind. I think he snapped the foot off a little bit when he stepped out of the water and
Jesus.
tripped. And he goes up to behind Langston, and with one big slam, he misses Langston with that. Once again, just throwing up his shield to block this hit. And Manto at the top of the round, you're up.
Yep. I'm going to be like hiding behind this rock right here. I'm gonna be skulking.
Okay.
I'm skulking, and I pop out. Can I like pop out between like right, like in between like those two rocks and get the blue one? I don't know if it, like.
Yes, but
If they're-
in order to, you still do need to hide to be hidden.
That takes an
technically.
action.
Correct, unless you're not at the level yet.
Don't worry.
But
Don't worry about that. But
sure.
I am gonna be skanking over there.
that's cool.
And blast a short bow at the blue one.
Let's do it.
22.
That will definitely hit,
Hell yeah.
and you definitely get sneak attack on that too,
Ooh, 7 damage.
because you have crit right
Uh,
next to him.
Hell yeah. And then we'll do that. Sneak attack.
No, it's just the damage roll.
Yeah, I know. There's no modifier on it, is there?
It's just the
D6.
D6.
It's just a flat D6, yeah, I
Mhm.
thought so. Alright. Oh, hell yeah. Real sneaky.
Solid.
So 8 damage total.
Yes, sir.
Arrow strikes him in the shoulder, right through some of the scrap leather armor, missing the armor and through his shoulder and out the backside of it. His arm is kind of just like dangling there as he goes to try to strike at Crick again. It's pretty loose, but anything else that you want to do? He's looking pretty hurt, that one.
Captain, we cannot run until all these zombies are taken care of, unfortunately. No man left behind. You should know that, Cap.
You stupid? Did you not just watch me kill one and it came back to life?
My turn is up, I cannot respond.
Langston. Langston, you're up.
6 seconds.
That's true.
So Langston just remembers that the captain gave him his first compliment and is going to hold on to that for all 6 seconds. And no, I'm kidding. And so since I know about their weakness to radiance, I will do Sacred Flame on the one that is like behind me. That's
Yeah.
like half dead.
Alright.
They have to make a
Dex save.
DC 12 Dex save.
All right. As his radiance burns down on him,
Well-
raining down. Somehow, I guess with the broken foot, he shambles off to the side. Almost pivots in that place where the foot is hidden or stuck into the sand and avoids that radiance.
Okay. Well, I had a plan for that. You were not supposed to be that dexterous with one leg. Okay.
Wasn't -2.
Yeah, that's just disheartening. Can I do anything else? Hold on. No, I got.
All right.
Well. No, never mind. We're outdoors. Ignore that. I'm good. That's my turn. Sorry, everybody.
Alright, no worries. We got Orange Zombie here. Still has this little guy next to him who's swinging crazily, so he's going to try to knock him out. Ooh, but we've got a nat 1. Let's see something. Someone roll me a D20.
Gotcha.
Show me Picard's flute.
Bing!
I was in the survey.
And his head explodes. Oh my
do
God.
we have a result? It's not showing up. Oh, there we go. 17.
17. Just popped up.
There we go.
Slow.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Wisdom save. There we go. Cool. Gotcha. With this wisdom save, as he goes and strikes at Crick and completely turns himself around, completely like starts to make himself sick in this place. You see, he's like holding back something right in front of Crick right now. And then he's like looks at Crick and he sees the wire sticking out of his head, and you see his eyes just start to go bug-eyed, and he begins to run away. Let's go ahead and if Crick and Langston want to take op attacks, you certainly can.
Oh, heck yeah.
Actually, no, he's gonna go into the ocean. That's fun. Sloshing in back in.
He's running away. I just kind of like watch him run away. I just look at Langston. It's like,
Oh, we are of two separate minds. I'm swinging for the fences on this bitch. That's 18.
18 definitely hits.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Yeah.
Gets bonked with that one, and let's go ahead And
Jesus.
make 6. Check something. Let's one more time.
This ghost.
There we go. And after you bonk him with that one, shakes his head, turns back around, looks back at the water, and then looks back at you again, and he's like, "What the hell?" And he looks confused as fuck, as like, "What the hell is going on?" And he starts to like groan and move back towards you.
Shit.
Yeah, Crick and Langston. All right, but that is going to be his turn. Rampu, you are up.
Alright, quick question.
Uh-oh. Is he...
Carlos, you're very laggy for us.
My breath weapon in a direction. Would my people here happen to be?
One more time, you were breaking up a little bit. I heard something about your breath weapon. I think you're... Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Whoop.
Something was going on
works.
there. You guys hear his question? It was something about breath weapon, right?
Yeah, I think he wants to know if we have to roll if he hits us.
Yeah,
I think.
that would. You guys aren't immune to it. Unless he was a sorcerer and had... Actually, no, it's because it's not a spell. I was going to say it's called spells. Meta magic. We got you, Rampu. God, you guys, your names are ridiculous. Up. 1, 2, Rampu.
Can you hear me? Hello.
I hear that now.
All right.
There we go.
Cool.
Okay, so if let's say I shoot my breath when
Uh-oh.
Happened again.
over here by this green guy, and it goes in a straight. Langston hit.
I
That
can't.
was annoying.
I'm sorry, Carlos.
Would Langston get hit if he's aiming at the green guy from where he's standing?
From where he's
In, like, a
standing?
straight
No,
line?
nope. That'd be a straight line. So no, that'd be fine. Here, I'll make the deck save because I know that's what it is. 16. Oh wait, is it deck save though, or it might be con actually? I'll double check. I can't. Yeah, it is dex. It's 11. But it takes half damage on the success. So he succeeds, Carlos. Sorry, can't hear you. But you can roll half, or you can roll damage, and he'll take half of it. Oh wait, orange guy too. Gotcha. Let me roll him.
Hold on,
Go
hold on.
call the orange guy. He fails.
Shooting it. I'm not shooting green guy though. I'm shooting here. And shooting.
Oh.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to get all 3 of them regardless. I'll drop the line
Why not?
counter for you because they're not in a straight line. Whoops, that's too short. What's it? 60 feet, 100 feet line?
Because you would probably hit Langston if you're gonna hit the blue guy.
I would like to say I can take it, but I don't think I could. I want to have that confidence.
Yeah. If because if you like draw your like ruler through the squares, you'll see that know which ones you'd hit. Whoops.
Sounds like green and orange.
Green and orange. Oh, is he moving that? Is someone moving it? I
Not
have
I.
a lock on it. Cool. That would hit Langston.
Have mercy.
and Crick.
Yeah.
Crick.
It's me too, yeah.
Don't touch the first mate.
But it would. He would. From that one though, that's technically from here. That's not right here. But I guess he could move to whatever spot he wants to be in.
You would also miss the orange one.
Hit him with a
Yeah,
shimmy in
it's,
the
it's
face.
true that would miss the orange one. I'm just gonna do this.
I don't think you can get the blue one, man.
Yeah. Just roll damage.
And if I need to make a deck save, I can. Does that still hit me?
No, it doesn't hit you. Green
No.
green one takes
Okay.
half damage. Orange one takes full damage. But yeah, something's going on with Carlos's internet, it seems like.
Oh no!
Even his rolls are slow. Oh,
That's
there we go.
that's what I mean. Yeah, so 7. So 7 damage on orange. Whoopsies. And let's just do this real quick. Net 20. This zombie gets zapped. And that should have killed him. Fucking A, that should have killed him. But some reason he's still standing there next to you, Langston. Sounds good, Carlos. Alright.
This island horrifies me.
That's going to be his turn. Crick, you are up.
Crick is going to. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna take the dodge action and try to pull all of their attacks to me.
Okay.
I'll even move this way, so the orange guy kind of has to go into me.
Okay.
Kinky.
Let's go ahead and do another.
Do another
Yes, please.
performance check. I'm also trying to get the other guy to come hit me too.
Okay. Roll
Right
high.
in the north. It's a 6.
Okay.
I
all right.
refuse.
All right, blue one here. You're swinging wildly. Of course, you're the closest one, so he's just gonna try to go for you regardless. He's just try. You go low, he tries to go high, but then you go high too, and he can't hit you. Was that in that one too? Nope. Seemingly can't hit you though. He starts to get out of the water. A little bit closer over here. That's gonna end that turn. Green one now with Langston right there. Seeing a target, he's just gonna swing, and that's a natural 20.
I have a reaction. Warding flare. When I'm attacked by a creature, this might be used to. Can zombies be blinded?
They
You mentioned
can,
their eyes bugging
but
out. Can zombies be blinded?
they can. I will though. I'll allow it on this one, but in future uses, it needs to be done before I even roll.
Yeah, I
Warding
made that
flare.
mistake before a couple
Oh.
times too, Tommy.
Okay, my fault.
No worries. Yeah. So it's just like you have to like. It has to be like a hit that I don't want him to hit this regardless, so I'm gonna blind him right now. Yeah, it can't be like after you hit. It's just the way the rules are written.
That is fair. That will be okay. I mean, I can let it go through if need be. I'm still gonna.
That's
fucking
fine. I hit you
anyway.
with a 19, and you take 7 points of damage.
Ow!
As he just turns around, seemingly with a little bit of extra jolt in his body from that lightning breath, he just smacks you with a big old slam.
Why are
And
you more dexterous missing a limb? What is this place?
and that is his turn. Manto, you are up.
All right. Going after the green one. I pop out onto the right side of this rock and shoot my arrow. Give me 18.
18 will hit. On which
Oh,
one?
Yeah. The green one.
Yep, absolutely.
7 damage.
7 damage. Let me
And
go ahead and do
I
something
get
real
sneak
quick.
attack.
Yeah, go ahead and do that too.
3.
Okay. So with this shot, tell us how you hit him.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like fiddling behind the rock, putting my bow and arrow, getting it all situated. I hear getting hurt, and I pop out, I see it's the green guy hurting my boy who saved me from the rocks, and I'm like, and right through his missing eye, right in his skull. Oh yeah!
And this one
Yeah,
now
and he
just
just drops.
completely drops down and lands in the sand. And you can see little sand crabs start to
Yeah, I heard
instantly
that
crawl over
before.
his body. And no movement comes from him except for those little sand crabs crawling all over him.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And anything else for you, Manto?
And that is my turn. And then, I scream out to Rampu, like, Captain, I guess we just gotta kill him twice instead.
All right, Langston,
That's
you're up.
nine.
That's my
All
turn.
right. I think what I will do here Well, I'm gonna double check this dead zombie behind me, as I need to from history pass.
Yeah, you kind of tap him with your foot.
Like poke it.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
not
you cool?
moving at all.
Thank you, God. Or gods for that matter. I will salute Manto, and then I think I also am going to take the dodge action here. Just because. Actually, wait, hold on.
Well,
Quick
disengage
question.
and run away.
I could.
Disengage
Here,
it.
I'll
I think-
instead of just
let me,
standing there
let
with
me
the dog.
turn
I have,
on health visuals for them real quick, so you guys have an idea of how both of them are looking. The one in front of you is, I mean, you saw the one behind you went, but this one's looking on his last leg.
Okay. Random question. So, I meant to ask this sooner. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance.
All good.
I have like a healer's kit. I like got like the healer like feat.
Mm-hmm.
It says I can use one use of a healer's kit. Is that just like if I have one, I can use the healer's kit once, then I can't do anything until I get like another kit?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay,
it consumes the contents of that kit.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Word. Okay. Then yeah, I think I might just disengage here and just take a few steps towards this like open field. On so 5, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, I'll go 25. I'll stand up right here next to Captain Rainbow.
All right. Anything else for you?
Nope. Just readying a heal as a bonus action. You know, for down the line my next turn.
Sure. This zombie comes splashing up out of the water onto the shores, and lunges
Crick.
towards Crick, trying to hit him. Crick's still going crazy out there. 10 to hit.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Does not hit him.
Wow.
And doesn't a healer's kit has 10 uses though?
Correct, yeah.
Like it's 5 or 10 uses, yeah.
10 uses in a healer's kit.
Oh. Wait,
Yeah.
do I-
I think they
Oh,
The
maybe
healer's
one.
kit just stabilizes you, right? It doesn't
No,
do
no,
it.
so he has the healer feat, which allows you to use a healer's kit. It almost has like a, what's 1d6 plus 4 or something
Well, it's
like
like
that?
1d6 plus 4, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a
yeah.
weak-
Like a slurp juice.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all, I am the medic. I'm here for the medic.
That's right.
No.
Okay, so yeah, you, Rampu, or actually no, so we saw the zombie. No, he missed. Sorry, yeah, Rampu, you see the zombies surrounding around Crick, and one just misses him as Crick is still swinging his hammers around feverishly, trying to avoid them. What do you do?
I aim my bow and arrow at the orange one. I'll take a shot at him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 15.
That will hit.
And that's 5 damage.
Nice.
And I'll end my turn there.
All right, yeah, arrow pierces into him. He lets out a groan, looks down at it, kind of.
And I look at Craig action and say, "Move back, little one!" As he's in his, like, trance, like, whatever the fuck he's doing.
Crick.
It's like a
Kind of
rainbow
hear
kid
him,
dancing.
and I look around and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And I take one step back, and I start spelling again. I take the dodge action again.
All right.
Just a maelstrom of hammers.
And, all right. This blue zombie, still this guy right here, just takes a swing, trying to knock out this little dude who's the closest one to him. I'm sorry, disadvantage. A 9 will miss, anyways. And still just missing left and right. Manto, you are up as they're still surrounding around him.
I telepathically speak to Rampu, and I'm like, "You're an interesting fella. I think you have to be really specific with how you speak to him. He takes everything you say quite literally." And then I pop out, see the blue one, and I shoot a bow and arrow at it, or shoot an arrow at it.
Let's do it.
Oh, so close to nat 20. 13.
13
still
hits
hit?
him.
Hell yeah. 5 damage.
That is the one wearing the armor too, so he had a little bit of higher AC
And
than the others.
1. So 6 total damage.
6 total damage. Let's see. I need to do. I need to beat an 11. All right. As
Good for you, dude.
as you shoot him with this crossbow, popping out of behind these rocks. He has no idea where these arrows keep coming from. Every time he turns back around, you're not there anymore. So that's why he keeps on attacking at Crick. But this one strikes into him, and he's about to fall. It hits him in the back of the skull, and Crick can see the arrow sticking out of his forehead, and this should fucking kill him. But for whatever reason, this zombie just kind of takes a couple steps forward, and then looks back. Still doesn't see you, and just pulls the arrow out of his forehead.
And then I even pop out and like I'm looking at Crick and I'm like, hit the zombies, hurt them, kill them. And that is my
Langston,
turn.
you are up. As you see this one that just got shot in the head, that should have been fucking dead by now, still lurching around.
Let me see something. Oh, wow. That is not great. You know what? Screw it. So nice, we're going to try it twice. I will try to Sacred Flame again. They have to make a DC 12 deck save on the one that just came back to life. What in the hell, brother?
I don't know.
God
I
dang
wish
it.
I rolled this well with the zombies at the end of the last campaign we just fucking played. Alright. No, but yeah, he somehow slides to the right. Slides to the left. And
My God.
reverses
I'm just going to
that.
yell at everyone. They know the cha-cha slide. We need to go now.
Run! Get out of
Thank
here,
God it's not the
man!
electric shuffle.
They're gonna boogie oogie all over us.
Get a boogie oogie oogie. Cover your faces.
All right. Anything else, Langston?
3 and 5 anything is like a bonus action.
Cover your faces.
Your faces. Don't look in their eyes. The Cupid shuffle's next.
You don't want
I don't think I have
downtown
anything. Langston just starts doing the Macarena and he doesn't know why.
All right. Zombie is up. Takes a 1 step and a 2 and a step up. Goes to try to hit this little Noma. Let's see if he can do it with disadvantage. Hey, did I do it? Oh,
Nope.
damn close.
Oh, it's close as one.
That was the closest one yet. As he goes and tries to take a step forward, he should have taken a step to the 2 steps this time. Instead, he misses you, and
You're just Charlie Brown.
you're right, Charlie Brown. Rampu is up now.
Alright, I'm gonna aim again at the orange one, and I'm gonna try again with Crick. Crick, run at me! Do not stand next to them.
Turn it out, Crick. You've got to turn it out.
Turn it
Take
up.
a shot now.
Holy fuck.
11,
On which one?
orange.
Orange. It will hit orange.
I almost lied and said the other one. That
Well, it's a good thing you kept the truth.
no. 7 damage.
All right, let's see. Where do you hit him with this one?
I'm going for the neck and face area.
Okay, as this one is your buddy, as you're trying to yell at him to move, Crick just still kind of dancing all around. You see his he's kind of in the way of your shot a little bit, as he's kind of dancing to one side and then bouncing right, and you see a perfect opportunity. But Crick, somehow, he jumps back over trying to trick the zombie, and you shoot right at the time he jumps in your way, but somehow you thread the needle right between some of his wires on his head there. Your arrow just goes flying through that into the neck of the zombie. He's and you just see blood squirting all over Crick's face like a sprinkler. And the zombie actually turns to the side and then falls back. And that one, whoops, not 80 health. That one completely dies.
Holy God.
Yeah.
Falls back
I
into the
look
rocks.
over at Manto, and I give him a nod, and I get the "gotta kill him twice" thing.
I
I'll
pop
turn over to
out
the
from the
purple
rock
one.
and I just give him the okay. Nice. Remember, he's your first mate. He listens to you.
As I'm
Let's see what Craig
swinging
does.
my giant club around, I just kind of like, yeah, with two hands. I drop it to the ground, pull out a dagger, and just stab this guy kind of right in the chest.
Hell yeah.
Try to. It's gonna be a 21.
That will hit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 2 damage.
Are you
Alright.
serious?
Dagger.
It is a dagger.
Oh
Let's
my
see. So
God.
2 damages.
And then
Okay.
I turn around and I run like through Rampu. Like I just run like directly through him.
Alright. As you swing your club down, grab the dagger and pierce it right through his gut. Your hand goes through his like kind of emaciated flesh. Your fist stuck in there, and if you were more human-ish like, you'd feel a very strange sensation, but for whatever reason to you, it doesn't really, I'd imagine it doesn't have much of an effect. You rip the blade back out as this creature looks at you, pale, gray, and begins to fall backwards into the water. Splashes right there. You can see little minnows begin to swim up around its body and start to peck at its flesh. But then you hear splashing as it smacks away all the minnows and it stands back up. Still alive.
You gotta feel it. It's electric.
Anything else, Crick?
I just run right over to Rampu and like just stare at him.
As that happens to the zombie, he pops back up. And yep, that's half his movement, so perfect. He gets on over back towards you and takes a slam attack down at you.
That'll hit.
Smacking you right on top of your on the back of your skull, and does 5 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And Manto, you are up.
I pop out, see that there's just one guy left looking pretty rough, and I'm like, I spit on the arrow, throw it in the bow, and I'm like, alright, I'm aiming right at his ear, and I just let that puppy go for dirty 19
That will hit.
Ooh, buddy.
for 9 damage, and 15 damage.
15 damage, that's a good
A
one.
little bit of overkill.
So I
here.
need to I need to roll on the dice a 17 or higher.
Ooh, nice.
As go ahead and explain this
That's
one,
right,
Manto.
second.
Yeah, right?
So there's a little bug goo that's just kind of like I spit right on the arrow, and you see like this steam kind of like coming from the tip of this like really sharp point. I'm like, perfect. And I see him just kind of have his way, body slamming, crick, 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 and I'm like, nobody does that to Crick except for the wrecking crew. And it goes in one of his, zombie ears, out the other. And you just see him kind of fall sideways, and then the arrow gets pushed back out of his ear as he hits the ground.
Squirts out of his ear, poof, goes landing
Or-
down with the arrow piercing into the ground, kind of getting him stuck right there. And all these zombies that shambled out of the water here, all seemingly sailors from Rampu's crew, are all finally dead. But what happened to them?
They all
I
had
pop out. I pop out
reactions.
from the rock, and my colors change back to my normal green. And it's like, sorry about your crew there, Cat. Yeah, we did what we had to do, but excellent work, you guys, as a unit. So let's say we start heading up to the top of this temple here.
Before we
First,
do, can I like say a prayer for them? And like,
yes,
you
that
know.
would be appropriate, and I can get my arrows here, and I'm gonna go retrieve the arrows that I used.
Yeah, good thinking there. Good thinking there. I could use mine as well.
You guys are good on
That'd be
that. I'm not gonna be a stickler on tracking errors this campaign.
Yeah, cool.
Don't
All
worry about
right.
it.
All right. So I'm back up to
Thank God.
20
Yeah.
arrows.
Yeah,
This is recorded.
You're
This
good.
was recorded.
This is
Said it.
recorded. Yep.
Night 2, he said
I
he's
have
not a stickler on
4,000
arrows.
arrows.
Well, now you're encumbered, so I don't know what you want. All right.
Yeah.
Langston, you wanted a prayer?
If that would be all right with you guys, just because from what I could gather, this was something that they didn't want to have happen to them. This was
Yes,
a curse
make
of
it quick.
sorts. Oh,
My
okay,
men
yeah,
were
yeah.
purposely anti-God. That's the only way
Oh.
you can really survive this lifestyle.
Oh,
You can't really believe in anything.
Captain, you didn't want any closure with them, huh? No
No,
closure?
it's not what I want. It's what I know that they would never wanted. In fact, they hated sermons.
Do any of them look like the old first mate, now second mate?
Yes. The green one does.
Okay, while Langston prays, I'm assisting him in his prayer by, make sure the bodies are happy and healthy. And I'm gonna give him a little extra love.
Aw.
Necrophilia.
See why like the arrow, why he came back to life, and I'm also gonna kind of check all of his pockets for anything useful.
Sticky fingers.
Yeah, so to start, I mean, Langston, do you maybe let them know what you have discovered at the beginning of the fight?
That's like why like I want to like get into like praying, just be like, look, this wasn't something caused by the rats. This is something, I know you probably hate this Captain Rampu, but likely more divine at work.
God, here we go.
Okay,
Another
hey,
one of
listen.
you divine weirdos. No, go on.
No,
Do
no,
your
it's okay.
thing.
Please, no, you clearly know more than me. Go ahead. You wanna investigate them, or you wanna let the holy man do what he's here to wholly do?
Oh, God. There's so many
All right.
things I want to say. Go on, say your prayer. Make it quick.
I have some like candles and stuff. I like 3 of them, one for each person. I just offer a prayer to the figure of light I've been seeing. Be like, hey, I appreciate your guidance, getting us here in one piece. Please offer these 3 souls safe passage, and any aid
head,
for
I'm like,
alleviating
This
this.
weirdo's got candles? God damn it. All in my head.
Yeah, as you sit here and you do your prayer and ritual and remembrance for these fallen soldiers, after you finish concluding this prayer, you feel a warmth on your skin. It's as if some sort of sign from the gods of approval, or maybe it's a sign from the gods to get out of this baking sun.
Maybe it's sunburn. Who is to say? All right, So I mean, yeah, I just offer that and then just kind of get up and I'm like, all right, I think they'll find peace.
I look
Okay.
at Langston and I say, well, I thought that was nice. Don't listen to
Thank
Captain.
you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
This feels what's right.
Okay, enough
Also, I
time
smell like,
diddle-dabbling.
hey, listen, the lavender scented candles. Are we really gonna complain about that? I think that's kind of a nice touch. Come on, who doesn't like
It's
lavender candles?
113 degrees out here. What the hell are you
And
doing
it-
lighting fire?
That's
It smells like lavender. Who doesn't like lavender?
that's
That is
valid.
beside the point. I'm not a
Langston, you are
monster.
getting
Of course
awfully
I like
red.
lavender.
You are not
But
wrong about
let's
that.
Keep it moving.
All right.
You idiots. Come on, let's go.
Do I find anything on the body or
Yeah.
any reason for the reincarnations?
Well, Langston probably has
I guess he
gone
said,
over
yeah.
with the reincarnation part. It's mostly just the nature of zombies. That radiance is needed to fully destroy them. They will continually. They have electrical charges in them that will continuously send off signals unless they are killed out with radiance or a hit that is very mighty, like a critical hit. And then finding stuff on him, I'm gonna go ahead and make a investigation check. Let's see if maybe you find something on him. Ooh, a 21, eh?
These ribs are all up in my teeth.
Let's see what you find. As you look over his body, you find a roll a d100 for me.
Oh, it's so hot.
Flying broom.
Yeah.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
A 62. Okay. First, what you find on him is, a little inside of like a waterproofed kind of wooden case. You see his set of navigator's tools that he used to help Rampu navigate, of course, throughout their adventures and their travels. And this one has his initials on it. It says SB for Simon Boy. And yeah, that's what you find right away. But then as you are looking over him, sorry, I cannot seem to click this button. You rolled a 62A. Let's see what that will give you. You also find a vial with a liquid inside of it. It's strange. The liquid is separated into different like brown, silver, and gray layers, almost like bands of sand or layers of dirt within that. And you could shake it up almost like like sand art and mix up all the layers once again. But it is some sort of potion.
Okay. I would slide that into my pocket. Go down, make sure he's clean, and just whisper into his dead ear, "Second mate." Get off. And walk back to the group.
Amazing.
I sent him off peacefully, brother. You sent him in to fight some demons.
And I look over at Quick, and I was like, "Good job."
Yeah, I'm gonna need those navigator's tools, I'm sure. Okay, so on the beach now, you guys see the path that kind of goes around the inlet and up the rock wall to the sanctuary. Would you guys, or the monastery, would you guys like to make your way on over there?
Yes.
I think we start heading up to the monastery.
Okay. As you guys begin to travel up that path that kind of goes along the rock wall, the face of the cliffs here, you guys can see that your arrival draws the attention pretty quickly of the population of this place, which seems to mostly consist of a bunch of lizard folk, some kobolds that all seem to like run out of their domiciles. They eye you all curiously. You see a couple other humans up top in the distance watching as well. And all these cloisters residents, all the kobolds here, they're all dressed in simple clothes, and no one seems to carry any sort of weaponry or anything like that. But as you guys are all climbing up the hill here and making your way on up, the kobolds begin to rush on down and bombard you guys. Hey, you guys! Hey, what's your name? Where'd you come from? Looking at all your clothes and your weaponry and like kind of looking at all about. Oh, this is a nice one. What? Is that you? Hey, you! And kind of grabs Crick. Kind of looks at you eye level as they're about the same height as you. What's your name, buddy? Where you from? What is that? Kind of starts messing with the wires on your head.
I go, those are my. I'm Crick. Crick.
Crick.
We're here to. I kind of look back to everybody. What are we here for again?
And
Go to the monastery, and they're easy with the hands, kid. Take his hands off of Crick.
I immediately telepathically speak to everyone. Careful not to give up too much information.
My ship crash landed here, as you can see, and I'm hoping that they can help us.
Oh, that was you guys. You were on the ship. Oh, wow, God, no. Oh, Varnith. oh, Varnith and Tark, and oh, they're all gonna want to see you. Come on up, come here, and start like grabbing like each one of you guys by your hands, start leading you up, and you see all these little lizard folks who just eyeing you guys with this curiosity and excitement. Very, very overwhelmed to see visitors here, and happy to provide you guys with hospitality as they just begin to bombard you guys with these questions.
I'm getting caught up in the excitement and like kind of like rushing everybody forward. Like, let's go, everyone. This sounds like a great plan.
I got no beef. It's a warm welcome. Langston's like, oh shit, I thought they'd be ready to fight. I'm in on this. Let's go.
I genuinely feel like they are actually excited to see us. Because it's certainly not the like the vibe that we were anticipating upon arriving to this rather dark island or dark area.
I'm gonna analyze them, and what do I know of the people there? Like, are they normally this hospitable?
Yeah, you can make an insight check. But yeah, what you guys know about Dragon's Rest, of course, is that this is a very peaceful place where people come to live out a life of peace and wisdom and seek out further wisdom. And it's a very kind of welcoming place. Not many travel here, but people are known to come and seek information and on their own kind of inner path and working on their inner selves when they come to a place like this. And with a 15, you can tell that their excitement is very genuine. They seem to definitely, it's palpable and insatiable, their excitement.
Okay. Well, I look back at the crew and say, well, we haven't eaten in a while, and they could help with the ship, so perhaps let's follow the little ones.
I'm on board with it. I mean, again, they seem super nice.
Oh, you guys are gonna love it here. We have dinners every night. We all cook together. We all work together. It's amazing. And there's lots of things we can do around here. See, look over at Tarek. He likes to go work at the vegetables and the gardens up there. And even Varnith, she over there. She helps out with all of us. Look, you'll meet everyone one by one. And looks back at Crick again. I mean, you really are an interesting looking fella, though. Milo would really love you.
Why, thank
Easy, guys. We're not gonna be here much longer, hopefully. We just, like I said, hopefully need to get my ship or get fixed or get a new one. I'm happy to pay for it, and we'll be on our way.
Well, I'll be here long enough to meet Milo at least.
Oh, I'm sure Milo should love to meet you. She works on all sorts of strange things and looks at you. You look like a stranger thing to me. No offense.
I've been called better by better.
Looks at each other. He's funny too. He's funny. Oh God, come on up. We'll show you all around.
All right, let's go.
As he starts walking us towards this place, he just hears in his head, me telepathically speaking to him. So has there been anything interesting, different, going on around here lately?
Whoa! Who the hell said that?
And
kind of looks up
as
to
soon
his
as
own
he
head.
makes and as soon as he makes contact with me, I give him a wink.
Looking all around. Is you in my head?
Man, do I know how that feels.
He begins to walk on over to you, and you imagine you have your cloak and everything, your robe pulled up and whatnot.
Yeah, and I'm just as soon as he sees me, I'm just like, yeah, that's me.
Whoa! Hey! Welcome! We don't judge here. We're welcome to all sorts of fellas, even if you're a little buggy.
I certainly do feel welcomed here.
You hear that? He called you buggy!
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time, certainly won't be the last.
All right.
In my head, I'm just like, I hate my life.
As you guys begin to lead you guys on up this long path that leads up from the rocky shore up to the side of the cliff, you hear along, you guys on this path, you can see, tended garden plots that have flowers and herbs and vegetables. You guys are about 30 feet above the bay currently. And the path begins to widen out even more into this plaza that you guys see before you. You see the stone statue of a dragon that gazes serenely down the path, and all these doorways cut into the cliffside, which seem to hold be monastic cells for all of these kobolds in their homes. As you guys begin to walk by, you can see beds and desks and furniture strewn with all throughout them. Sorry, I cannot talk. And yeah, they begin to lead you guys up on the way, and they keep on just harassing you guys, bugging you guys. So where'd you come from? You all came together?
You could say that.
Okay, I will.
Came from Neverwinter, and there was a boat. His boat. He crashed it.
Well, I would call you. I won't call you anything because it happens not very frequently, but it's happened a few times. We got boats crashing around here.
Okay, and that's just, it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't. No, that's the thing. There must be something else going on.
That's what I said, exactly. And now I'm like finally like, what makes you say that though? What have you seen?
Oh, I mean, we've seen a couple of ships crash up around the rocks up to the north. Yeah, not too far away from I think where your guys' ships was. But I mean, the first one wasn't. It's been a little bit of time, and then there haven't been too many recently.
The zombies?
Oh, they sometimes I don't know what causes them. We try to keep them away from here. Keep them away. Keep them away, we say.
Yeah, we killed 3 right before we came up here.
You killed 3? Oh my! He looks around and they're like, the real heroes, real adventurers here. And as they're starting to like pep you guys up, you guys look up to the north, up along the path as you hear a voice call out. Yes, I saw that. Quite impressive, I must say. As you see this lady with gilded, golden long hair, with another kobold walking beside her, walking down the path. And as she walks by, all the other kobolds and humans give her a gesture of respect. Kobolds kind of nod to her as she walks on down closer to you all. That really was quite impressive how you all handled such evil, fiendish beings. The name is Runara, Elder Runara. I'm the one that watches over Dragon's Rest here. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting?
I am the captain of the ship, Captain Rampu McNasty, madam. And this here, I guess, is my crew. I point to the guy. Crew, introduce yourself to the lady. Be polite.
Langston and Bushround, pleased to make your acquaintance. Ma'am. Your Highness? Yeah, Your Highness, that seems fitting.
You can just call me Runera, thank you.
You got it, Runera.
I'm the first mate. That's all.
First mate? Very nice to meet you. Do you have a proper name you'd like me to call you by?
Oh, you can certainly call me by my name. Crick.
I certainly will. And kind of looks back. Shy one back there.
And she's looking at me, no mouth movement at all, but she just hears, Manto Zermeister.
And you get a response as her face very stoic and still, no response, or no reaction rather. You hear a very stern voice back, or not stern, but like she was anticipating it almost. Responds back to you. It is an honor and a pleasure to meet one of your kind.
The pleasure's ours.
So what,
Milady, our ship crash landed here after we were struck by a mysterious storm. Your little one over here mentions it's become a regular occurrence here. Do you know anything about it?
I wouldn't say it's been a regular occurrence, but there have been a few ships that have crashed up on the rocks to the north up here, unfortunately. Over the course of time, I believe that the first one happened maybe 40 years ago or so. A ship crashed up on the north end part of the rocks, and ever since then it seems to be, I'm not sure, almost like a hub, a hotspot that attracts more and more to occur there.
40 years ago. Have you had any survivors previously that could describe what their crash was like? What caused their crashes?
No survivors, unfortunately, and those that become drowned as part of the crash, unfortunately, become afflicted by whatever undead, fiendish ailment that those beasts down on the beaches you all dealt with were afflicted with. Varnith, though, Varnith, why don't you come on down and introduce yourself? She gestures back to this woman that you guys see who's very muscular. She's got this kind of cropped black hair, close to her scalp, kind of very light brown skin, many scars all over them, one of which is over her left eye, which you see is kind of milky, and then you see, as you look over at her, as she begins to walk over towards you guys, she actually is missing the lower half of her leg. She's got a wooden leg down below her right knee, and she begins to walk on closer to you all. Says, welcome.
You say catch?
Welcome to Dragon's Rest. The name is Varnith. You all were the ones that were on the crash late last night.
That is correct.
Well, first off, I'm very happy to see we have some survivors. That's of extreme rarity. There was a crash that happened. A ship was called the Compass Rose, up on the north part of the rocks up there. Ever since, and Runera's nodding to her, she's like, I told them this before. Just ever since the crash happened up there, it seems to have been more and more shipwrecks occurring near this area. And I saw a ship abruptly veer off course, not a week or two ago, 2 weeks tops. It abruptly just veered off course and crashed into the rocks, just seeming like something was beckoning to it, controlling it.
That's how it felt. Felt like I lost control of the ship, but it was a storm that it's unlike any type of storm. There was no direction. There was no rhyme or reason to the sea. And as quick as it came, it left a path of destruction that you could see.
There must be something in the water.
Left all my men dead. It felt like the gods were wanting us to crash. There's nothing I could do.
Well, I'm glad to have some perspective on it from a first-hand experience. It's good to know and have some insight on that. I'm extremely sorry for your crew and for what happened, but I mean, it must be say something about your ship skills and how good of a captain you are if we have some sort of survivors still here.
Well, the gods, just like they destroyed my ship, it felt like they kept us alive for a reason. I still don't know what that reason is, but hopefully in time I'll live to find out.
Runara looks at all of you guys and says, I'm fairly certain that you are all here for a very important reason. She kind of scans all of your eyes and seems to lock onto Langston, or at least Langston, you feel like it, and she kind of gives you a gentle nod.
How you doing? I mean, are you with the cloister?
Oh, yes, I am the leader.
You like that, Elder? Yeah. Okay. I wanted to make sure I did. I'm sorry. I
No
may
worries.
have missed that. Yes, I'm actually here to
Oh God, I'm
maybe
so
ask some
sorry.
questions.
I'm so sorry. I just keep saying over him.
It's okay. I understand. It's a lot to meet all these new fellows, and especially with the little fellows all being so excited as they are, and they're all still bouncing all around and looking at your stuff. And Crick, you feel like your dagger starts to slip out from your sheath on your side.
No. Can I actually ask the Elder a question before I forget?
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, shoot. Sorry, I don't want to steal the dagger from Crick. Sorry, buddy. Do you want to?
I cut out. Somebody stealing my dagger.
As I said that you feel your dagger unsheathing from your side.
I would immediately. I wouldn't grab it. I would just look down.
As you look down, you see one of the kobolds, one of the first ones that came hopping out, is just looking at it. Oh, I'm not taking it. I'm just checking it out. Beautiful blade. But does it like this? And he pulls his out from his side. He's like, mine is magical. Shing, shing, shing. Whoosh.
As he's doing it, like I would get my face really, really close to it and go, define magic.
When you have extraordinary luck like me, everything is magic, baby.
And I kind of like go for his hand and go, let me see.
Looks at it. I don't know. This is my prized possession.
I just want to see it for a second, if it's magic.
Looks at it. Oh, it's magic, all right. All right. Hands it on over to you.
I take it. I look around. I investigate it. Magic. I just put it in my sheath.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, hey, funny little fella. You're gonna give that back, right? Right to me?
Why
Renara!
did you show it to me?
You what? Oh, buddy. You're gonna give it back. I know you are, right?
How about this? And I kind of just stare at him for a second. Just for like a long second.
Looks behind him. Something
And
there?
I go, how do I not give it back to you? I like this blade.
Simply, I guess you hold on to it, but that's not gonna happen here. That's not gonna happen here. And he goes and reaches for your dagger. Ha ha! Now I got yours.
That seems like a fair trade.
No, that's not what I wanted. That's Renara.
But I have yours.
He calls out for Renara, and she looks back down at him. Blep. What are you doing? Please.
I immediately chime in. Blep gave me his blade. It's magic?
You see her kind of laugh, like cock her head to the side and kind of grin. Oh, yes, it's magical. And Brooke said, see? It's magic! Now, Renara, will you tell him to give it back? I'm just trying to show him!
Go on, Crick. Give it back, his freaking blade.
Okay. I go to hand him his blade, like point first, and I point like directly at his chest. And it's like, here you
No,
go.
Crick, no, that's not how
Good
you have
God.
people blade.
He backs up. Jesus, people are scary! What are you doing? He immediately freaks out. He goes and grabs your wrist, flips it up, and then grabs it with the other hand. Begins to pull it back. Do you let him pull it out of your hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Pulls it back.
It's a little, takes 2 tugs to get it out of my hand.
It's like, I got my eyes on you, buddy. He begins to.
Now give Crick his blade back, little one, and now we'll be even.
Hands it back to him. Got my eyes on you as he goes back into his room looking at his blade. I will never let anything happen to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As he just disappears.
And I whisper into Crick's ear, his blade was stupid anyways.
And I just make a mental note of what door he went in. I go, yeah. Who believes in that anyway?
Amazing. All right, Langston. Sorry.
No, you're good. Crick's making friends. This is important. With her like last like kind of like looking at me for like being here brought for a purpose, I wanted to be like another thing about the like shipwrecks. We were able to kind of notice the zombies. Has there been report of like with all these other crashes like still similar situations to us, like zombies are coming like kind of cursed figures? I know some of the children kind of mentioned they like fight them off and keep them away. Has that been an occurrence with every shipwreck?
Oh yes. There's usually no survivors at all, and the ones that are aboard these ships, they come either shambling onto the shores, or I suppose drowning in the waters, but afflicted by this sickening.
Okay.
Now, tell me there, milady. I forgot what I was going to ask you.
I know. I have that effect on
I'm just
people.
like grand gesture to Captain Rampu.
I have that effect on people all of the time. I completely
I
understand.
lean back.
And I have to say
Third
that
best captain.
your scales are glimmering beautifully.
Oh, why, thank you. Some of us react well under the sun.
You are extremely bronze.
Hey. I can't help it.
Yes, I just so we should try to hurry to the monastery though, don't you think?
Oh well, we are here. You were just right now at the abodes for all of the kobolds that live here and some of the others. But if you follow up the trail up the hill here, you'll see some of the other buildings part of the monastery. Mostly just there's a kitchen up top and a library, and then up at the very top there's a nice a temple for Bahamut, our metallic god of justice and all that is good. And if you'd like to worship or have a moment of solace for yourself, you could, of course, go up to the temples up at the very top, at the highest point of the cloister.
Got it. And actually, what I meant to ask you did just come to mind. It was two questions, milady. Number one, do you know of perhaps any enemies that this here island might have? Someone who might have, as crazy as this sounds, and put a curse on the land.
You see, this island has a very long history. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. How about we get you guys a nice meal?
Can't say no to that.
I can't either. We never ate on the ship, did we? We were cooking dinner, fought rats, and then were thrown into hell.
You
That's
do look
right.
famished.
We could definitely use some food.
I'll lead you on up. Rix and Mila, and maybe Aga, do you want to come up and help us as well? And you see some of the kobolds piping. Yeah, sure. We got some of the stew cooking on upstairs. We go serve it for them. And Rix goes popping on around and hopping up the stairs, and some of the other kobolds follow. And she looks at you guys, kind of lifts up the bottom of her dress a little bit, not to drag on the ground. She says, if you want to follow me, apparently we have stew ready.
Langston, weren't we making stew?
We were
When the
making
ship-
stew.
You know what the best kind of stew is?
The free kind?
The one you don't
One
have
not
to
made
make.
by you.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying. All right, don't know if that was necessary.
So Renera begins to lead you guys on up. Varnith right there with her. And as they begin to lead you guys on up, I'll just drag you guys up to the kitchen. or
Woo!
to the feast hall, rather.
Damn.
It's a library.
They need light.
Darkness.
Oh, you need light?
I can't see anything. Can't see anything.
Did I? Let's see.
Reveal it, maybe?
I see.
Reveal all.
I
Let's
can't see it.
Maybe because I have dark vision at
Are
him now.
you?
I was thinking that as well.
Let me go ahead and slide you out of this room to see if you guys can see then.
Got it.
No, I still can't see it. I can see like over here. And
Yeah, there's
I
like
can
a
see,
light source over
here.
here hitting, but I can't see.
Okay,
anything
move your
there.
token around that corner then, if you guys can, see if that changes anything.
Oh, it's blank right here. That's as far as I go. Can't see anything past my token.
Yeah, this is as far as I can see.
That's interesting, because I have nothing up here. Reveal all. Nope. Let me go ahead and share Luke's vision with you guys and see if that changes anything.
Yeah.
See it.
There you go, I see it.
Beautiful.
Okay. Troubleshooting 101. Take out the plug and plug it back in. Alright, so...
And blow on it.
Yep, I was going to say and blow on it. So,
N64 cartridge, baby.
Yep, you guys find your way up to the library up here after passing by a winch house, as the small kind of freestanding building up like halfway up the hill seemed to have like a wooden winch at the bottom of it. It's a sturdy pallet that kind of could pull things up from the bottom of the cliff face. You walked by a kitchen, just kind of an open door with a couple benches in there and a short hallway to a kitchen. And where you guys sit now is in the dining room and library area. Make use of the space in such a way. And Runera leads you guys on in here. It says, make yourselves at home. The kobolds will take care of you. And if you need anything, I will be right around the corner. And of course, Varnith will be here as well. Enjoy your meal and your stay, and it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Before she goes, I kind of ask her, I was told I could meet a Milo?
Oh, yes, Mila, yes. Mila is our resident tinkerer here.
I do like a good tinkerer.
Sure. Well, I'll call down for Mila and ask for her to come up here if you'd like. Or maybe if she's busy, she's always fiddling around with certain things, you could go and meet her down in her abode later.
I think that would be wonderful.
I'll send word to her that so she will be expecting you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. She closes the door behind her. And as you guys are all in here, all the kobolds going crazy. You see one of them like standing up and like getting orders. He puts on a chef's hat. All right, guys, time to get to work, and starts pushing all the certain ones into different areas and whatnot. You guys, I'll take a seat. Take a seat. You're the guest here. Just tonight, though. Tomorrow night, you're gonna be cooking too. All right? And looking at all you guys, you'll be cooking. And they begin to run on out.
I wink at Manto.
Some of them go running around the corner.
Shine, buddy.
And begin to grab some stuff from the kitchen. And guys, just sit on down and get some rest. And we'll be right back. And we'll be serving you all the amenities that this beautiful island has to offer.
Yeah, that's the captain. I sit on the head of the table. But when they leave us, I whisper to them, "They're very nice, but they're definitely hiding something."
They're definitely neat.
They're enthusiastic, is what they are.
Too enthusiastic. Notice how right before I ask the important questions, they shoot us away. There's definitely something going on here, and they know what it is.
I mean, we've got some key places we can look into. I mean, if it's all the same with you guys, I don't even think we really even know what we're all doing here. I would love to kind of take a look at that library to A, investigate now, and B, see if I can get some answers for myself.
I'd
And
like
it
to
would
do
take
some
long, I
snooping
can do that.
around.
You paid 2,000 gold pieces to come here. You don't even know why.
No, I know fucking why. Okay. So look, you're gonna laugh. The reason I say it, because you're probably gonna laugh at me. I'm having visions, all right? Having some visions of darkness swallowing an island, and I have powers that I'm trying to get a better feel for. And so I'm trying to come here and find some answers. And so I see, oh look, a big old library. There's some books in there. Maybe there's something I can read and learn. And hey, now that we've got this whole thing presented to us, maybe I can get some more answers. Is that good enough for you, Captain?
Say you see darkness swallowing an island as we crash landed into an island that is seeing potential curse. Doesn't that seem a little coincidental?
It seems a little
Weird.
fitting, but if I recall, you weren't a man of higher power on that shore.
I'm not.
So-
It's coincidental, that's all.
Yeah, coincidental.
Very
That's
interesting
very
as to. So, Crick, why'd you need to come here?
So you guys would have noticed as Rampu raised his voice to Langston, my eyebrow went up, and I kind of started staring a little bit. Then as he kind of asked me the question, well, Dad always told me that if we ever found it and brought it here, they'd be able to take us home. So I was wondering if maybe they knew where home was.
That's it.
Down.
You lost.
Yeah, we were traveling around the Sea of Moving Ice for probably 100 years,
What?
and
Oh, that's right.
then we were looking for the artifact, but never found it.
Well, home is where you make it.
You're
I
lucky
don't
to
want
be
to
alive.
make home here, though.
And you got us.
I got
speak for-
you.
You got at least Langston.
I
And
do. And then
Langston's
I
doing
look
the
over
Macarena
Langston
again.
with
And
those
you
puppy
make a
dog
good,
eyes again.
and you make a good first mate too. For Rampu.
I am the first mate.
You are. And a damn good one at that.
You can say it
Some
by
would call it
default.
the best. I am the best for the best captain, the second best captain, the third best captain, and the fourth best captain. And when I get to fourth this time, now I look at Rampu.
Well, thank you for the esteemed words, little one. But anyways, there's something definitely going on here. And I have a feeling you three are all connected to it.
Do
No
we think
offense.
anyone here
I
can
had
be
way
trusted?
tougher men in my crew that should have survived that storm, and they didn't. There's a reason why you three survived. There's something going on here.
Well,
That's
I think
all
it-
I know.
I think it's because we're stronger than your crew, maybe. Did you ever think of that, Captain?
I look at the three of you and I said, no, that definitely did not think of that. That did not cross my mind once, actually. No, not one time. Still
Playing
hasn't.
like the knife game, going in between my fingers and accidentally stab my hand. Fuck!
Keep in mind, Captain.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep in mind, Captain. You're once dead, and then
Oh, dude, no way.
your undead crew, we ended up killing twice. So, before we died once, they died 3 times. So then I ask you again, who's the stronger ones?
I mean, they were like zombies, so, you know. I didn't know
but
I
they
got
were
to
like-
see
but
the
like
valor
zombies.
of my
They were
men in
zombies.
battle.
Manto, we should let the
Oh.
fifth best captain have this one.
You notice you keep going down in ranks, Cap. It's okay.
Yes,
I
I,
would
have
love-
ears. I
I-
did notice.
I would like to do some perusing myself around here. You know, there's a certain person that I'm trying to find here.
Ooh, I was gonna ask what brought you here, man. So I don't think we circled to that. You looking for somebody?
Yes. Back in Neverwinter, I was guild, and there was a once former high-ranking member that was within our guild, and he's gone bad. Bad, I say. And he's got all this treasure that I'm looking for. And rumors say that he's somewhere around this area. And I'd love to get my hands on him and fucking kick his ass. It's my treasure. Our treasure, so be it. So that we can be on the same page here. What do you think now, Captain? I know captains and treasure, they kind of go hand in hand, don't they?
And I start thinking as soon as he says treasure, me and like a brand new ship, like ha ha ha, ha, driving away and leaving them on an island somewhere, like ha ha ha, ha. You know, like, yeah, that sounds great actually. This is a quest I can get behind.
All right.
Do we think there's anyone here we can trust? As I say that, I kind of look around the room to see if there's any... Yeah, I mean, obviously there's magic here. Is there any scrying or listening in on us or anything like that?
There's a Scooby-Doo painting with eye holes, and then they when we
Right.
move, they...
Yeah, you're fairly confident that there is nothing of the sorts around here. The door is opened up front still, but you're fairly confident that there's no unwanted eyes.
So do we think we can trust anyone here, or is it best that we snoop around a bit?
Well, would tread lightly. I definitely would not tell anybody about A, crazy visions, B, revenge plan, and treasure quest. And Crick, you can pretty much say whatever you want. No one knows what the hell you're saying anyway, so...
That's kind of fair.
Yes, we must tread lightly while we're here.
On board. So we eat dinner, and then you want to begin a little mini investigation.
I like it.
But first, stew.
I take a nap from blood loss because I stabbed myself in the hand and passed out. I was at 3 HP.
On cue, you see a couple of kobolds come in with trays full of hot pipe and stew. One of them has a tray full of butter, or bread and butter on it, a nice like crusty loaf of bread, and they begin to approach you guys, say, "Hope everyone's hungry. We got lots of food for you." Rix comes around and places the bread on top of the table for all you guys, and as the other one, he says, "All right, Killnip, you got it, right?" As he says that, he begins to yawn and falls backwards. Tray goes up in the air, and all the stew flies up, burns, scalding down on him. Ah, fuck, shit! God damn it! And the Rex look over. Killnip! God damn it! Have you not been getting any sleep again? Looks down. Oh, no, I didn't sleep well at all last night. I'm not gonna sleep well at all tonight either with these burns. Rix looks over and just shakes her head. I'll be right back with some fresh stew for you. Helps Killnip. Come on. And carries him out the door.
And I take a finger of the stew and I taste it. Well, still better whatever the hell you guys were making on the ship.
Do you guys wonder why he may be having some sleep troubles?
He's probably an idiot. Look at him, he spilled soup everywhere.
What? Yeah, that's one thing. Maybe could have something to do with the darkness that lingers around this area.
Nah, probably idiot-related things. I'm sure his wife left him, something like that. He's a total idiot. Nothing cool happens to idiots like that.
You see, Rix comes.
If you want to waste your time and ask him, go ahead.
The one kobold, Rix, comes in, who's seemingly kind of pointing everyone in the places to do, wearing a chef's hat. Says, I apologize about Kilnip. Mumpo here is going to help you with the stews. Mumpo, you can see all the stew on the ground over there. Go around that way, and oh right, and comes around the other side here. Stew for 4.
As I start serving myself, I say, "Well, yes, thank you." But I look at the manager. I say, "Excuse me, the idiot there that spilled the stew. What's up with him? Why can't he sleep?"
Killing it.
I'm sure it was idiot troubles. I immediately say. Right, Captain?
It's just
So far under the bus.
So I don't know why he says the things he does.
I'm pretty sure he was just repeating what you said.
Fair enough.
Killing it. He's terrible insomnia problem. Only sleeps maybe a few hours each day, if that, if he's lucky. I don't know, but he's always eager to be out and about still. And doesn't matter. He doesn't sleep well. Never has, never will. Me, sleep like a log.
Maybe I could, I'm a man of the cloth, if you will. Maybe I could try to, talk to Kilnip, see what's going on there, if he's around.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love to talk your fucking ear off. He is a very eager conversationalist. Let me tell you that much.
Langston, you can.
I had a feeling.
You can take that one, and I just
Yeah,
shudder
don't.
at the thought of conversating with someone.
Or maybe we send
Don't-
Crick to him.
But you
I
want
would-
to drive him crazy?
Be good to talk to him.
As Mumbo,
could-
the one that put the stew down, is still standing there afterwards. Rubs its claws together.
I turn around. Can I have an extra
You roll
bowl?
your fingers, and I just start eating the stew.
It's kind of like slumps down. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. When he comes back, I'll give him a gold piece when he comes back with the bowl.
Alright.
Well, I do think it would make sense to wonder why Kilnip is not sleeping. Maybe he's having dreams. I kind of look over at Longston.
Langston, I don't want to say this. Small chance, very small chance, like 0.0001% chance.
So small.
Maybe you're right. Something weird's going on here. So if your dreams match with his, I'd like to know what it is. So you should talk to him.
Hey, let an idiot talk to an idiot, am I right?
Hey, you said it better than me. I like you. And I just keep eating my stew.
Langston holds on to that compliment entirely too long. He's like, approval? Yeah, I can, once we're done eating, I will absolutely go see if I can track him down, see what's up, and then I'll report back. And then if it's okay with everybody, I really would like to take a glance at the library, or at the very least, the shrine.
Absolutely.
I'm
You
right
should
there
hit
with
the
you, Langston.
infirmary first, if they have one, because
I feel fine. What do you mean?
you're bleeding all over your stew, man.
What the fuck? Oh, god damn it.
You mute, Nate.
Mumbo, yeah, as I'm all animated, Mumbo
I
catches
was
the
gonna
silver
say,
coin.
I was like, Nate
Like,
is
you
so
see my hand?
animated.
As Mumbo catches the coin. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You're gonna get the top tier service here. Top tier service. I promise you that. And looks at all the other guys. Middle tier. And
All
leaves.
right, I like service. I like my coin.
He hears it land on the ground as he walks out, grabs it, thank you, runs back out. And as he runs back out, him and his bumps shoulders with Varnith, who's carrying her own bowl of stew. Ooh, watch it. You guys mind if I join you?
Not at all.
The seat?
She comes in, sits down, kind of straddles the bench right here to like face you guys and like to be like facing the bowl on her on the table right here. I know the kobolds are a lot. Trust me, you don't even live here. You get used to it eventually. Not 100%, but you get used to it.
All due respect. Hopefully we don't have to get used to it, because we eventually do want to leave. But, seems nice and all.
Completely understand. Well, you're welcome here as long as you want. Again, I know the kobolds are strange, but they mean well. They truly do. And, the food, it's warm.
That's true.
Can't ask for much more.
So, lady, how long have you been here now?
It's been a little bit of time. I've been spending my twilight years, as they say here. Just kind of...
I liked it. Look how old does she look? She doesn't look that old in the picture.
She doesn't look terribly old, but she's a human, and she's probably in her early 60s.
Oh, well, you don't look a day past 48.
She just kind of has a bit of like an indifferent demeanor, but as you say this, she kind of cracks a little bit of a laugh. It's fine. I know. It's you don't have to be so. I'm a little rough around the edges. I know it.
Not a day
What are you
past
I mean,
70.
I am. Look at me. And I just, and I like do my lizard tongue.
Ooh, she kind of like gives you a side eye with that. Okay, eat some of her stew. But I'm sorry again to hear about your ship. Sounded like it was a beautiful vessel. I truly do believe, though, that you'll find some answers to these questions, possibly upon that first shipwreck that we mentioned, the Compass Rose.
Where was that shipwreck again?
It's really not
Just by
too
the
far.
rocks, right?
Yeah, you could borrow one of our little dinghy that we have, and it's just about maybe a 2-mile ride on the ship, just up a little bit, maybe not even 2 miles. Just the north part of the rocks on the northern part of the island.
Cool. Okay. I see if there's something to write with, and see if she can draw me like a little map.
Yeah, certainly,
I'm a
certainly. She just like goes up to one of the parchments, like on one of the desks sprawled out. Kind of looks around and makes sure there's like nothing important written on there. Kind of tears off a little strip from it and gives you some loose instructions. She's like, "Well, did you guys want to? You can get there by ship. I mean, you're gonna have to get there by ship, I guess. It's a little bit out from the rocks, and I don't think you guys are gonna. I don't think swimming is the smartest idea to get out there."
You can let us borrow a ship, we would be much obliged, but I think first the crew needs to get a rest, and I point to Langston, who looks like he's like gonna pass out any second now.
My face is like half in the stew, half out of the bowl, just like gurgling.
I look at Varnith and I'm just staring deep into him, and I'm like, it's kind of weird that everyone around here on this island that we've interacted with, which is a decent amount of you guys, doesn't seem to know what the fuck's going on. And I don't know if I'm buying it.
Looks at you. Is that from the bug guy over there?
Yeah, it's from the bug guy. And the name is Manto.
And I'm a lady. I know my hair's short, but I'm not a man, thank you.
No, my name's Manto. lady.
No, you called him a man early, like 2 minutes ago.
Whatever.
But that is funny.
You do have a short haircut.
She looks over at you and she's like, so, and kind of talks out loud. Do I talk out loud or do I talk in my head to him?
It's
Talk out loud.
dealer's choice. It's really just
I
dealer's
hear
choice.
both.
It's fucking weird. All right. She like doesn't know what to do. She starts talking. She starts talking too loud now. I think I don't know what happened here. There's some sort of strange magic.
Well, tell me what you do know.
All I know is that there was some sort of.
Stop yelling at us.
Oh, sorry.
I can hear you.
Okay. It's weird. It's weird, right? Looks over at Langston.
Yeah, I mean, it catches you by surprise the first time. You do
say
get used to it. You do get
Don't
used
say
to
a
it.
thing and just think it, okay?
But can they
Relax.
hear
Don't
me?
say a thing.
Yeah,
I will
exactly.
let them know.
It's a weird thing to do.
It's
They
like
won't.
the kobolds. You get used to it, but they're very annoying.
She looks. You're funny. You're funny. All right. So I'll talk out loud, but not too loud. So
Thank you.
what I believe, and from it's not something that's talked about too much, especially not with newcomers, because we never know what you all may bring or what your purpose is. Or look, you got a trustful face. And then she looks over at Manto. But you've got a trustful face. And looks back at Langston. Look, we believe that there is some sort of dragon magic here. And why we believe that is because there was indeed a fight that broke out between, I don't know the full story, but there was a fight that broke out between a ancient, I think it was a red dragon, and a gold dragon. I can't remember the full story, but the red dragon died. And I think it's magic and its energy and the heat, immense heat from it. I think that's even what formed this island here itself. I think the basalt rock formed on this island is part of that dragon magic in itself, and there's something alluring about it.
We can start with
Oh,
that.
yeah, just alluring enough to get ships to change their course against their will.
That people are pretty awesome. That does sound tangible. That definitely gives us something to get started. But one of the servers apparently has been having trouble sleeping.
Oh,
Have you
K-
seen
killing
anything
it?
about him? That's right.
as long as I've known that bastard, he never sleeps. Fucking yap your ear off, though. Don't let him get 2 minutes with you alone. You'll never be able to leave.
What does he say about his dreams?
He doesn't have many. He doesn't sleep much. There's the dreams are few and far between for that fella. I'm afraid.
All right. Well, that sounds good. And he's the only one you know that has issues with his sleep, right?
As far as I know, yeah. You should hear the cacophony of snores at night. God, that'll keep you up. No wonder he stays up all night.
All right. That's good to know. Well, we should investigate what kind of potential dragon magic is going on here, but perhaps in the library, is there a good section do you think we could start?
I mean, you could feel free to look around. I mean, Runera and some of the, myself and Varnith, you might have walked by him, the other male human that's here. We look through the pages and Runera studies intently, but I don't think there's been anything within here that will be quite helpful for what you'll find here. A lot of what you'll find in here is belonging to ancient dragon ideology behind Bahamut and Tiamat and all other dragon like gods and lineages.
So it sounds like the move then would be to go to the crash site then. That could be the best place to start.
I have a feeling it will be.
So there's nothing else that's been weird going on aside from the crashing of the ships.
I mean, there are a couple of strange things that happen here. Actually, Varnith, you might want to speak with him. I'll be able to give you more information. I don't deal too much with what he deals with, but there is a group of myconids. Are you familiar with what a myconid is? Kind of a mushroom person, a fungal-like person.
No.
Yes.
A fungal fella. I am familiar.
They are gross.
They are fungi, from what Varnith says. But there's a colony or a small grouping of them that live in a cave, I think on the south part of the island. I am not exactly sure. I haven't been there myself. But Varnith, he goes there and he trades with them, and he brings back some mushrooms for his own good and gives them some goods. A lot of our food scraps go to them, and it helps them stay healthy and happy. And he brings back other parts of mushrooms to help us brew potions and other elixirs and good things like that. But I know that something's been up with those myconids lately as well. They have turned Tarnith away, and they're not letting him enter. But again, or Tarak rather, but he might be able to give you more information, as I mentioned. He hasn't told me too much about it. That's about the surface level I know.
On Tarak. Where can we find this gentleman?
Oh, he's probably, you must have walked by him while you were walking up the path, probably tending to some of the gardens, and he's a very avid botanist.
Got it. So, first step, gardens, talk to him, and perhaps take a little resty, and then we go to the crash site. What say ye, guys?
And Langston, you might even benefit from, obtaining some potions to hold on to.
I am not opposed. I think if there are some supplies we could gather, that would be super useful for us.
Yes, everything we had on the ship is all gone, and I assume all the potions broke, so we have no health supplies or anything like that, so... Do you think he could be useful on that front, milady?
As long as he has the ingredients, I'm sure he'd be happy to provide you with whatever, especially if you bring him extra supplies, because he hasn't been able to go down to those caves where the myconid live in quite some time to bring back some of his own. So if you're able to do that for him, I don't want to speak for him, of course, but I'm sure he'd be happy to provide you guys with creating whatever elixirs that you bring back with, with whatever ingredients you bring back.
Sounds like a fair trade. Okay, well, let's finish up here and go meet him.
Yep. She keeps on, Varnith keeps on eating her stew and finishes it. Excuses herself from the table. Says, as I mentioned, you should be working on the plots. If it's not too late, she looks up outside now. It's like early afternoon still. You guys probably just ate lunch. I says, she should still be tending the plots right now. And if you need anything from me, you can find me around. I just do odd jobs and repairs around here. You see her, she pulls out like a spackle little tool, and she's got like some spackle ready to go and start repairing some of the walls and what you want to call it, mortar around here. And she disappears.
Lady Handyman, huh? Now I've seen it all.
We believe in representation on this stream, alright?
It does make sense that the captain's never seen a woman.
Wait, what? No, no one. Oh my god. Let's get going.
Probably too much semen, I say to Lexington.
I high five Crick.
Wait, was that the one that you're gonna do the tis? Not the. Where's the? Oh yeah, Simo. All right.
I ran out of spaces, so that was not in here.
That's hilarious. All right, as you guys finish up your
Do we wanna
stew
go
and
to
crusty
Varna?
bread, yeah, what do you feel like doing?
Or did you still want to check out the library?
The library sounded like it was all older stuff.
You guys are in the library, but yeah, it's
Oh, this is the library.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like it's dining. Oh, I thought you mentioned that at the beginning. So we are here right now.
Yeah.
Like over here and stuff is like books and shit.
Exactly.
Okay. I mean,
Sounded like
if
that
it's all the
stuff was
same.
going to be useful.
I know it's probably focusing on like dragon ideology and whatnot, but even so, I mean, it might give some lore for the island, or at least maybe something I can read into a little bit. So, do you want to just divide and conquer? I mean, I can meet up with you guys in just a little bit.
That sounds smart. How about you and Crick stay here, and me and Manto go meet the other gent.
That works for me. Crick, you want to be my reading buddy?
At the phrase "buddy," his eyes light up again.
Oh,
Absolutely.
come on. Let's freaking get to it.
all right.
Manto,
All right.
let's do the thing.
So the three of you, Crick, Manto, and Rampu, head on out to go find.
I don't know. Crick is staying.
Oh, Crick is staying.
Crick's staying with me. He's on me to read some books in the library.
Yep.
Beautiful. All right. As the two of you guys stay back, scouring through the books, it's probably going to take you a few hours to look through and find something of significance to dig through. Manto and Rampu, I'll go ahead and drag the two of you guys down back to the stairs over here. You guys
As
begin.
we're walking,
Mhm.
I'm telling Manto, all right, you got to warn people about the freaky talking into their brain thing, okay? They keep freaking out. It sounds like they're very scared of this thing, so maybe let them know you're going to do that. It's a pretty cool trick, don't get me wrong.
So what? Let them know by whispering in their ear, like in their thoughts. Hey, you're gonna hear me. In your thoughts.
Maybe I'll warn them.
Yeah, well, don't let it be like this thing that's like, hey, everybody, this guy, he doesn't actually speak, but you'll hear him in your head, or
I'm not going to make you
yeah.
feel weird. I'm a captain. I have plenty of weird
No.
fellow travel all the time.
I'm just saying, just don't go around telling people everything. Only people of certain significance will kind of get that little secret.
Got it.
Cool.
That's fair.
But I don't know. I kind of like the little sneak up on them, like, hey, I'm in your thoughts. Not exactly in your thoughts, but you hear me. It's kind of cool to play with people sometimes. It makes them feel vulnerable. And when we're gathering intel, I like being the bigger dude when I'm, 3 feet shit.
No. That's actually a pretty smart point, little one.
Oh,
That's
I'm
fair
flattered.
enough.
I'm flattered.
Oh,
yeah,
let's find this guy.
I'm flattered that you consider me your first mate for this mission. I smack your butt. Let's do it.
I was thinking to myself, I hope they know first mate is not a paid position.
It's all right. I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, shit.
You
Not that
guys,
there's anything wrong with that.
you guys continue on down this path back to like the cloister area where you see all these abodes, all the domiciles, and you see a redheaded gentleman, kind of human, middle age, pale skin, but he's got a little bit of a tan, Not like crazy, but a little bit. Some freckles, beard,
Yeah, I
nice
was gonna
red
say,
beard.
call them freckles.
Yeah. But he's got a little bit of gray in his beard and some gray bluish kind of eyes. And you see some faded tattoos going up his arms and up his neck too. You can see one of them kind of peeking up there. And he's just digging in the dirt right here. And the two of you guys just both approach him. Go ahead and make a perception check. That's funny.
Nat 20.
That
No way.
one.
That's hilarious. No, yeah, you're looking as you're checking him out. Obviously, this is the human that Varnith mentioned to you guys, as he's the only other human male down here right now. And as you're looking at him, those tattoos really catch your eye, Rampu. And you notice that some of them have like these like scrawling images of like tentacles going up his arms, but the one on his neck catches your eye. It looks like kind of like it's like a symbol that recognized as like a gold hangman's noose sitting there on his neck. And as you approach him, he rubs the dirt off of his hands, kind of gives you guys a nod and says, "So you're the new guys here, right?"
That's right, sir. I'm Captain Rampu McNasty. This here is Manta Zermeister.
Kind of.
May I ask, were you a man of the sea? And I point to his tattoo with the tentacle.
Looks down at. You ever heard of Umberly?
Umberly. Have I heard of Umberly?
You might have. Go ahead and make you do this with advantage. Go ahead and make a religion check.
14.
14.
Oh, 12. Never mind. So I get one.
Nice. Oh yeah, you do hate religion, huh? You would recognize the name Umberly, certainly, of course, being a captain of a ship yourself. She is known as the Bitch Queen, or the Queen of the Depths. She is like an evil sea goddess, of the Tempest domain of storms.
Okay, this being a sea goddess is one of the few that I actually take seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, have I ever? You,
No, I just thought it was.
tell-
I thought it was kind of cool. I've never been really a sailor or anything like that. But Umberly, I mean, yeah, she's associated with the sea and everything, but a lot of what she's known for is how malicious and greedy she can be. I've left that life behind me, though.
I see. Well, I'm thinking that perhaps you could be useful to us. Or trying to investigate the source of the crashes that have been going on recently. Take a journey to the crash site in the morning.
Sounds like a good place to start, I suppose. Poke around, investigate.
But we're gonna need supplies of the sort, and well, we hear you have quite a bit of a dilemma with the Mykonoid people.
That's right. Yeah, someone's talking about me?
Apparently you're a pretty popular guy with those super cool tattoos.
Well,
Eyes.
yeah, well, I kind of am tight with the Myconids, but something has been up with them lately. I haven't been able to get contact with them, and I don't know. They put this like guardian, this like big fungal like octopus at the front of their cave entrance, and if I get near trying to go in there and say, "Hey guys, that thing just comes lunging out of the water," and I don't know. There's something's going on with them. They've always been so welcoming and nice to me. I don't know why they have suddenly turned.
When did this start happening? When did this creature get posted there?
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, haven't been able to get any of
think
the mushrooms
back-
from them since then.
I think back to 2 weeks ago. Was this trip scheduled 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I'd say that it was.
Very strange. And, you tried yelling for them to see if anybody will come speak to you? They gave you no reason as to why they're acting like this now.
No, they are very, like I said, it's like a guardian protecting the cave entrance. So their caves are at sea level, essentially, at the bottom of the island, along, the coastal walls. So you have to either climb down the wall to get there, or you can approach it by sea. But either way, there's this guardian, this giant, fungal like octopus there that they placed there, and it is definitely, what I'm imagining is that they are putting it there because they definitely don't want me or anyone to come in there. And it's not like them. They've always, like I said, been very welcoming to me. We have a mutual agreement. I give them some scraps of foods and all this good stuff, and they allow us to have, extra mushrooms that we can use for our own alchemical purposes and whatnot. And it's very strange that they haven't been. I have called in there, and they haven't reacted or called back or anything.
I nudge over at Rampu. I'm like, I'm about to say something. Can you let him know?
Yep. So, my friend here is about to communicate with you, but, he doesn't communicate the traditional way. He does it via your brain. So, just note, you're gonna hear him in your mind. Don't freak out.
Oh,
Am I in?
Okay.
Am I in here?
oh
Am I in here?
yes, you are. That's a strange sensation.
Hello.
Hi.
Was this around the time of the Compass Rose crash?
Oh, Compass Rose crashed decades ago.
Oh, whoa,
That is
I was
40
way off.
years ago.
But are you guys thinking about going down there to the sea caves and see the myconids? Because if you do,
That's right.
if you bring me back some of the heart cat mushrooms that they have down there, I will make you guys, some elixirs with it, and I'll even give you guys some potions.
Excellent.
We'll see what we
Got
can do.
yourself a deal. Now,
Wonderful.
Manto, how does your communication work? Do you have to see the person, or do you think you could reach the mechanoids from the ship?
The thing is, I had to have a formed connection with them, and from then
Yes.
on, I had to kind of look in their general area. I don't have a formed connection with them, therefore,
It's 120 feet also, right?
yeah,
The distance.
yeah, something like that.
That would. 'Cause
But
I'm worried.
you're
about this octopus.
you're ceasing to realize that I am pretty, nimble on my feet. I blend in with my surroundings. I might be able to get around this fungal octopus, so to say.
I mean, sure.
You,
Barring that it'll
Tarek
kill
look-
you as soon as you go in there.
Yeah, Tarek looks at you and says, "You might be able to get around it, but I think you're gonna have to just fight the thing."
Did these myconids, did they put the fungal octopus up to this?
I think they did, and I think they're trying to keep bad people out or something bad out, but not necessarily me, who's just like a suspect or a victim of this circumstance. I I don't know. I'm just trying to help the little guys.
Well, we might have to just kill it.
I think that's probably what's gonna have to happen.
Now, how big is this thing? What do you know about it?
Oh, it's your average size octopus. I mean, or larger, on the larger end of the spectrum of octopi sizes. But as I mentioned, I saw all sorts of fungal growth shooting off its back and its tentacles and everything.
Sounds gross.
Oh,
well.
speaking of gross, if you go up top and talk to Killnip, he'll go give you a whole sack of some food scraps. That's some real foul smelling shit.
That's
go-
okay. We're staying away from that fella.
No, we
Yeah.
can use it as bait.
Yeah, no, you could do that, sure, but I would suggest giving it to the Myconids as a gesture of friendship and kindness. It's something I used to do with them every time I'd visit them.
I think Mumbo
That's a
had some
good
extra
idea.
stew from tonight that we might be able to bring down.
Perfect.
And actually, I would like to talk to that Killjoy fella, even if it's
Good luck.
annoying.
Well,
Where will we find him?
his what's he guys pointing down? I think he stays in the second one. I think it's in the third one he stays in.
Derek, you gonna be here for a little bit? Cause
Got nowhere else to go.
beautiful. We'll I guess we're gonna go follow to get Killnip, and then maybe you could show us how to get down to the Myconids.
Absolutely, yeah. I can let you guys borrow the little dinghy that we got too, or if you guys want to, it's
That's
quicker to
excellent.
walk, but you know, you said you're captain, right? So I figured you might.
We
look
will
good.
need a dinghy
That's right.
eventually to check out the Compass Rose
Oh, well,
wreckage.
perfect then. I wouldn't. If you're doing both, it's kind of other ends of the island and everything. Probably one day at a time. But we'll get you
Definitely.
set up. And here, as I mentioned, he grabs off to his side, flicks open a little pouch. Here's 2 of these for you guys in case you run into any sort of troubles while you're down there. And it gives you guys each a potion of healing.
Ooh.
Thank you, Derek.
Of course.
Thank you, my friend.
Of course, and if you have any more questions about them or need any other help before we get you all set out there, let me know. Again, I really appreciate the gesture, and you guys going out to speak with them. You seemed like you could take care of those zombies. I have a feeling that this octopus will be no problem for you.
That
better
makes us
now.
feel better. Yes.
Well, he turns back to the garden. Pleasure to meet you, and you know the head thing that you do, Manto. It's kind of cool. It'd be useful in a group I used to belong with. But that was back in the day. You guys have a lovely day. Enjoy Dragon's Rest, and take it easy.
Thank you.
Okay, as he goes back tending
Let's
to
go
the
find
garden.
this Killnip fella.
Yeah, you guys go around the corner looking for Killnip. As you go looking for him, he seems to be not anywhere down here, as you still hear commotion. You hear pots and pans flinging around up at the top of the cloister, as it definitely seems like people are still working in the kitchen.
He's probably still in the kitchen then. Should we wait for him, or do you want to go find him?
I think we just have Tarek show us, or maybe we head up to get some residual beef stew, and have Tarek show us how to get to the Myconid cave.
I would like to talk to him about his dreams, though. Just in the off chance it's anything like Langston.
As you go up back then to go find them, sorry, I'll come back to Crick and Langston the next time we get together, and we'll figure out what you guys find in the library, if anything, and you guys can go to Killing It as well. Sorry for running that a little bit over, guys. I had a harder time finding a place to wrap that up neatly, but there we go.
Good.
Session 2 in the books.
Excellent.
Ain't no thing.
Won't hold you guys
Oh,
up any
yeah.
longer anymore, though. Have a
Craig
good
trying
night.
to
Thank you
read.
very much, and watch out for those goblins on the stairs. Peace out. All right.
Peace.
Later, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Yep, see ya. Peace.
There you go. Bye.